here every year they actually have a
turn right onto North Walden Avenue.
they actually do a dive in the bay for it's like a Greek Orthodox crucifix. I think.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like a group of 20
I
guys.
can imagine if there's a lot of Greeks there.
Oh, yeah.
Orthodox.
Yep.
Yeah.
What is...
Sure.
In
It's on the
600
Epiphany.
feet, turn
You can
right onto
turn
North
off.
Diston Avenue.
Yeah, Michael, you can turn off whenever. Thank you. They have... It's on the Epiphany. They do
Yeah,
it, and
January
it's
6th.
considered like this super, like, blessed thing to do because if... And it's young men who do it. And if you are the young man that comes up with a cross, with a crucifix, then you have special blessings for the year.
Yeah, for the new year.
I never heard of that. That's
It's
interesting.
really cool.
Yeah.
That's a tradition that's been going on here, what, 100 years?
Yeah.
And the water's still chilly because it's February.
Sure.
Not February, January. And it's so chilly water, and these poor kids are out there like diving in this freezing cold water. It's actually pretty cool. And it's a nice tradition, so they're very, very steeped with,
Yeah.
Orthodox.
Yeah, some of the Greeks are very Orthodox.
And one of our volunteers, Mikey, you want to tell Aunt Joan about Yosef, our volunteer?
Oh yeah, he used to live in Palm Harbor, which is a town just south of here. Yeah, he was actually in training to become a Coptic priest, Greek Orthodox priest.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I didn't know much about the religion because I just remembered from when we were like in school and stuff.
Yeah.
They talked about like the schism between the Romans and the Greek, during our, our religion, history. And he was telling me about the service, and I said, well, how is it? Tell me how that is compared to like Roman Catholic service because it's a Greek Catholic.
Yeah.
And he said, and he described it. It was almost identical. Like very little things were different. Did you ever go to a service, Greek Orthodox?
I'm sure I went to a Greek Orthodox wedding once. Maybe. I think I was.
Yeah, I never got.
I never. Not more than like once, and it was very similar.
Yeah, that's what he was saying, and the difference there, priests marry, so he's able to marry, but otherwise, like the service, they
very
very similar, and they also treasure, the Blessed Mother, as the mother of the church, and so, which is, nice to see that they do that as well.
Yeah,
it's kind of cool. Oh, in your younger days, you might have enjoyed this. See that like lane in the center?
Yeah.
It's a bike trail. It's called the Pinellas Trail.
Oh, that is cool.
And it is phenomenal. Mike.
That's nice.
It's so cool. Mike and did Rhea come with us? Or was
Yeah. No, Maria was there also.
So we put the bikes in the back of the truck, and Mike and I brought them over, and it was so awesome. We were bike riding a couple of miles from here to. Did we go to Clearwater?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
so and it was so nice. Because then you can stop on these little towns and get a, water.
Oh, that's it. You're right. I would have
stopped.
loved it in my younger days.
Man.
Now I can't. I don't have the balance for riding a bike. I just can't.
So what do you think caused that? Like, what caused your balance to be off? Because you walked in heels for the wedding. I looked at you like, hey, freaking way to get those heels on.
Thank you. Thank you. I did. You hung in there with that. No, you know what? My back is like crooked, and
really?
I think these people went across. I think it's when we were in school, elementary, and especially like high school, we had to carry these heavy books. And at that time, you didn't wear backpacks. You had these tote bags.
I remember that.
That's part of it, and just heavy purses.
Oh, really?
I think that's what else could have done it?
What, do you have arthritis though? Like osteoarthritis or something? Because that's what I was thinking. Maybe you have.
It's gonna happen, probably sooner or later, because my back is. I saw the X-ray. If that doctor up in New York said to me, "Go see this surgeon," I'd go in a minute.
Really?
But I'm not gonna just trust
I would just
anybody.
randomly go.
And my chiropractor retired down here in Florida, but his replacement is pretty good too. So luckily we have this. But the first one I had, he said, I don't know any good surgeons anymore. He said that all the ones that I did know retired. And
it's not good. There's got to be some young people coming up.
I'm lucky that I found this chiropractor because he is helpful. It's something like chronic, and I'm just going to have to deal with it unless I find some surgery that I'd be comfortable with. So we'll see what happens. But I think my back is. What else could make you so crooked? Something big.
What about yoga though? Have you tried yoga? Because they say yoga helps when you move and stretch in a certain way.
Probably stretching would.
Yeah, one of my friends had the same thing, a lot of back issues, and doing yoga, and she does a chiropractor also. She said it's helped tremendously because if your muscles get a little stronger to support the bones a little bit better.
Yeah, because it is a bone thing for me anyway. You know what my problem is? I don't take the time to do exercises.
Oh, but you need to. It'll make you feel better. Then you can walk more.
Getting the time, making the time. I'm just so busy.
Yeah, but the work thing, girl, come on. It's okay to slow down and work.
I do. It's hard for me to get the hours in because it's like you got to take care of the house, and and I have appointments, and Phil has an appointment or something. It's hard, and then all the kids come on weekends or whatever. It's just hard to, and I try and get enough sleep.
Yeah, but it's important to get the exercise in.
Yeah.
That'll make you feel better, then you can walk better.
I did try, but I was just like, time just like slipped by. I know if I was more disciplined, but it's hard to I hardly even get my emails. I hardly even look at my personal emails.
Oh, that's hard.
There's so much junk in those boxes.
Yeah. I know. I try to have blocks as much as possible.
I know, and it's like, how much time am I going to spend? Delete.
No, I do, because I try to clean mine out every day. Some of it you have to keep, but most of it, I get rid of it.
Hopefully you have to keep some, or what would be the point in having an inbox?
But some of it, it's like, you have to file, and everything's digital now, and my frustration, and you probably appreciate that, is with changing passwords and double passwords. Okay, this is just in the parking. Business must be good that they've now set up this whole parking area.
Yeah.
Really nice.
This was last year.
But another thing is, if you can stay here all day, some of these spots are going to be taken all day, even though they're only in the restaurant an hour and a half.
Exactly. You said it's worth doing. Alright, so let me see. What's your barcode side up? It's too short.
Oh, good. Worked perfectly.
We haven't been to the movies in a month or two, but I don't know, Aunt Joan, have you gotten a chance? Have you gotten a chance to see Melania? It was a documentary about her, the first lady.
Did you see it?
No, I saw the previews. I was curious how it is.
I've heard that it was good, but the other day we had.
Sorry, look, belly dancing.
Yeah, there's a place in Allentown that used to give belly dancing lessons, but I don't know. Yeah, because there's Middle Eastern there, but I don't know if they still do. They used to.
That's cute. So
anyway, the other night.
Sorry, did it tell us which way to go?
Yeah, left. I'm sorry. So, and then at this stop sign, go right. I'm sorry.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Dodecan.
I should have listened and I missed it.
Was it the other night you mentioned?
Yeah, the other day, Phil and I were out at the mall or something, and we had a little bit of time to kill because it was too early to eat. And there was a movie theater there, and I said to him, "Oh, Melania's playing." He goes, "Oh, I don't want to see that."
Oh, really?
It's a chick flick.
Yeah.
It's about a lady who's rich and wears nice clothes.
Well, she is very attractive, though. Yeah.
She is absolutely. I would have thought a guy would like to see it because she's hot.
Yeah.
Stuff, yeah.
And she's a first lady, so there's.
Yeah. I heard they said that director Brett Ratner has known Trump for years, like going back to when he was the Donald, the host of the TV show. Yeah. Apparently, like, Trump gave him permission to film it was like a Ben Stiller movie at the Trump Tower. I think it was Tower Heist. It came out like 15 years ago.
That's a funny movie.
No, Michael knows all this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
All this.
Yeah.
Actors and producers and you name
Greek
it.
wine shop. I wonder.
That looks good.
Michael, okay, so at this stop sign, stoplight, you're gonna go straight.
Oh, straight?
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. I don't know if this is a straight line or that one is.
Yeah, I know, can't tell.
Michael, you have a bottle of water back there?
Sure.
Is that a straight and wrong? Straight and right?
When you're ready.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Could you hand this to her?
Oh, should
Sure.
you open it, Michael?
Oh, shoot,
I got
sorry.
it, thank you. I figured this would be better, thank you. Every time I go in, my doctor's like, can I have more water?
Yeah,
Because,
you're absolutely right.
yeah, I don't tend to drink enough water, and so they recommend, well, whatever they recommend, but I drink maybe about 4 or 5 glasses a day. She's like, no, I'm gonna get close to 8.
Yeah.
Well, they
Oh, this was the controversy.
Oh, you're gonna have to turn left soon, Judy.
Like over his girlfriend who's 30 years younger than him. That.
100 feet, turn left.
Oh, okay. Oh, Michael, what's his name? Black guy that was coach of the Bucks.
Bowles? Todd Bowles?
No, the black guy.
Not Lovie
that's
Smith.
The one prior to that.
Lovie
Now she says,
Smith?
Just stay in the left lane, so.
Oh, unless it was the guy between Lovie and John Gruden.
No, Michael, the black guy. Why can't I think of his name?
Was he between Lovie Smith and John
He's
Gruden?
the one that
Yeah.
Gruden took the reins after him and won the Super Bowl.
Oh,
So-
Dungy. Tony Dungy, yeah.
So here's the story. They interviewed Dungy about this whole thing about the Hall of Fame induction.
Yeah.
And they said, so you're on the committee because he's on the committee. And they said, and one of the guys was pretty pissed. And he's like, I don't understand. Belichick didn't get voted in. Neither did the owner of the team or whatever. And then he said, I can tell you, I was on the committee. We're not allowed to be specific. However, I can tell you, every one of us on the committee felt exactly the same because the rules have changed on how you can select people to go into the Hall of Fame. And he said they were changed 2 years ago. So it wasn't recent. They were changed 2 years ago. And because of the rule change, we were not able to select them. So he said, but I...
But he didn't say what the rule change was.
No, he did. Yeah, he talked about it.
What
Yeah,
was
he said
it?
Well, I don't remember that part. But he did talk about the rule change. He said, so if you look at it, the reason why they did get voted in was because of the rule change. And I said, but that's the only reason. And the guy's like, yeah, but that's still bad. Why didn't you guys change the rules? He
At
said,
the next light, turn right.
And then he said, I don't change the rules. I'm just on the committee to select the people that are part of it.
Well, I have
And
to
then
look
it
up
comes
on that
from somebody
rule
else.
because it'd
Yeah, I
be
don't
interesting.
remember. Yeah, I don't, but but anyway, so
Yeah.
Dungy was like, I can tell you right now, we also were upset because yes, we believe they should be in the Hall of Fame. So that's how he said it. So it's right
Turn right onto US Highway 19 North.
Well, they said the snub was also due to a lingering resentment over Spygate and Deflategate.
No,
Uh,
that could be all.
Also, there's like how the voting process forced voters to prioritize other non-coach candidates. I don't know.
Other
Players that
other
weren't coaches.
Yeah, that were not coaches. Yeah, and then overall.
Sorry, what did it say now? I said something.
8.6 miles, go straight for 8.6 miles.
Stay in the middle 2 lanes.
Yeah, it was over to any positions. Yeah. Just felt like a slap in the face to him.
I know, I'm looking at it. That is one heck of a big station. Wow. Wowzers.
Pinellas is actually the most populated county in Florida above
Is it
Miami.
really?
Yeah, I was shocked. I thought Miami-Dade was.
Miami?
Yeah, the city.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know.
Wow.
Maybe because I don't know, cause St. Pete and Clearwater, the two bigger cities, yeah, with all the smaller towns, yeah, the Gulf side towns.
Yeah, I didn't know
Like Peach Street is.
Well, at least you got to go out and see something different for a couple hours.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
So, Michael, it sounded like to you that not just coaches, but you had to take into consideration players or something like that.
Yeah, but it just felt like a slap in the face to him. Yeah, where his ego had
to coach your player. I mean, they only pick coaches before, or did they sort of change
No, they
stuff?
always balanced it, but I think they balanced between how many of each category. But now it's sort of
so
like
now they
gotta get the nod to
reorganize the
players.
balancing.
That's what it sounds like.
Oh well.
Eventually, I'm sure they'll get it.
I'm not going to worry about him. I don't care. I don't really don't care about Belichick. It was more like curious about why he didn't get it. But now I know. Thank you, Michael.
And the owner too, right? What's the owner of that team? He didn't get it either.
Oh, Bob Kraft. They said that was the other thing.
But you know, I guess I understand why a coach should be in, but I'm not sure an owner should be in.
I was wondering
because
about that
they're
too.
just filthy rich.
But
It's like-
maybe that's the reason. If they know how to spend the money and put the money into it, then you're a good owner. And also, Michael, how much say do owners have as to who's going to play? Do they have a lot of say as to who they're going to put on the team?
Yeah, I would say so, like 70%.
They're the ones that are spending the money on the players. So, I don't know, but could an owner say, Aaron Rodgers, he was a great